We all know you go max planning. I mean, I do like it. And I feel like max planning in Russia is going to be useful, because it just means you can attack and attack and attack and attack and just keep on sodding going. But then the artillery is soft attack. And this one just has better tanks. This one also has the industry, so we can get more factories. We're in Russia, we're gonna have space for industry, probably. You know, I'm actually fairly happy to put this up to a vote. Oh, that is still playing, it's just very quiet. So, maneuver warfare versus strategic theorem. Because I'd be happy with either. Which doctrine? Maneuver warfare, strategic theorem. And I woefully misspelled both of those. What did I go wrong? M-E-N-E-U-V. Wait, M-A-N-E-U-V. Yeah, spelled right. And then theorem. T-H-E-O-R-E-M. Apparently Google can't spell. No, I'm not trying to spell manner, I'm trying to spell maneuver. Alright, so this is going to be another 1 minute vote, and it is up now. Vote, vote, vote! Get your votes in. So, the choices are basically between maneuver warfare, which is going to be better tanks and better artillery, so it just goes really nicely with the force that we have got. And the strategic theorem is a massive amount of planning bonus, which is going to suit us quite nicely in Russia, and also like improved infantry forces, which again, we're Russia, we're gonna have infantry. Local paper industry is going to boom with the amount of paper consumed by war planners. Oh, so that's why they get the military industry boost. I see. I see how that works. How do you vote? Should be at the top of the chat, Katie. Should be at the top. But it's about to end. It has ended. Okay, so Axenhelm Gaming contributed 14,000 points. Thank you very much for that. Maneuver Warfare came in second with 44% of the votes. So Strategic Theorem with 56%. That was actually closer than I expected. And I'll be honest, I was expecting you to go Maneuver because tanks. But no, we went Strategic. So we're going Strategic. Wait. Oh, they're all 144. Okay. Wars are unglamorous, but there's a beauty in seeing a well-planned, well-timed and well-performed operation unfold in real time. Our general shall prioritize perfecting this art. Planning speed plus 25%, max planning plus 30%, and then entrenchment plus 10. It's also going to massively help us in the raids, to be honest. Like, really, really help us. It's just good business. It kind of is. Okay. It doesn't mean less tanks, just means the tanks won't be as strong. And honestly, the other path, I would have definitely focused the artillery first, because, again, this is how big we are. We are not very big. This is the size of Russia. This is us. Alright, so we've got the King Society, so this is going to lead us very nicely to the next big question. One that has been lingering for a while and is basically the ultimate decision as to whether we go Princess Lydia or Yuri. So Yuri will gain authoritarian democracy, will gain 15%. We are already very authoritarian. No, we're not. We're actually very despotic. Interesting. So that will go up to 48. No, 47. And then Lydia will increase despotism by, I think it was 10%, so we'll go to 66. So Lydia would have the more stable government, although Yuri does also increase stability. I thought. No, he loses stability. Huh. However, we gain new Sobor, which is political power increase, division recovery increase, research speed increase. So he does increase research speed, which is good. Lydia, on the other hand, will get us only 5%. No, 10% despotism. Militarist King will increase the attack bonus of our forces by 2.5%, reinforce rate by 5%, and max planning by 10%. And bearing in mind that we are strategic theorem, that actually goes really well with what we're planning here. And then Fire and Blood, which is stability plus 10%. So she actually boosts stability massively compared to Yuri. Yuri is unstable. So Lydia's order and militarism versus Yuri's reformation. But his reformation is a little bit half-hearted. And we'll gain a 15% stability after that. Okay, so you know the question which is about to happen. Whom do we favor? Question mark. Princess Lydia. Or Prince Yuri. Those are your choices. I'm going to make this a 2-minute. And as always, it is entirely open to influence. Get your votes in. Vote, vote, vote. It's actually quite interesting. When I started this, I had a pretty firm idea of who I'd prefer. That has actually changed as the game has gone on. And we've learned a bit more about A, our situation, and B, the characters behind them. So get your votes in. Who are we going to select? Which path are we going to follow? And then the other thing I do need to take a look at is who's currently leading Lydia. No raids available. Boo. We are, however, getting more of these. Vote, vote, vote. Get your votes in. We're about halfway. Votes are at the top of the chat. Get your votes in. Lydia, because she's sworn to carry our burdens. When it comes to the writing, Yuri was better, however Lydia has the bonuses. Katie, thank you very much for the bits. I'm not saying this is a bribe for Lydia, but I mean, you can actually use bits like that to directly influence the votes. That is one of the things which is enabled. Bits equals more votes. And I have increased the value of bits in votes. Okay, so Princess Lydia, kind of surprising because Prince Yuri got 19% of the vote. Lydia wins with a whopping 81%. And Josh, thank you very much for the contribution of 24,000 bits. Very much appreciate that. Not seeing this voting thing. Yeah, I don't know why, Katie, because clearly people are voting. So it's there. Okay, so yeah, when I first started out, I was thinking we're going to go with the progressive reformer, because of course we are, which is Yuri, and Lydia's like the more staunch traditionalist militarist, but actually Lydia's kind of grown on me a bit. So we are going to go with Lydia. Contrary to her brother's beliefs, Princess Lydia believes in a pragmatic approach when it comes to modelling the king's society. She's endeavoured to sway King Rurik to her beliefs by undermining Prince Yuri's attempts to force his highness to surrender more and more power to the people. Instead, she insists the king should rule in an increasingly authoritarian manner, employing the force of royal armed forces to keep the people in check. All that Princess Lydia believes will come of her brother's reforms is weakness or worse. revolution. So for the sake of the stability and the longevity of the kingdom, she will continue to endorse the formation of an authoritarian kingdom. And so it shall go. Okay, and we also have some more points to spend. I think I'm going to spend the 45 on the industrial. Divert is also available. 35. We'll be able to afford that one soon. Life under the king. Actually, one other thing I want to do is see how this is going. We're still low. I bet 20 is medium. I bet it's on a scale of 0 to 60. Ivan has lived in Kemerovo for as long as he could remember, and during that time he had seen the rise and the fall of the Central Siberian Republic, and the chaos that followed. Ivan had come to expect the unexpected during his many years as an industrial worker, but not even he could expect someone like King Rurik to take charge. The king, long may he reign, was certainly a strange one, especially considering that Ivan remembered the times he used to call himself General Krylov, and would stagger out of the Gokum headquarters to give slurred speeches about traitors and mutiny. Despite the king's many eccentricities, old King Rurik II seemed to be a good man to follow. He hadn't done anything malicious or harmful to the people like Ivan so far. In fact, he seemed to be really dedicated to taking care of Kemerovo's people. He made sure that the common man felt safe and protected, which Ivan had thought impossible ever since the Huns took Moscow. His outfits and palace might be a tad odd. When he gave a speech, even a weary old man like Ivan felt in awe. Ivan even felt that King Rurik's strange little regime had a decent enough shot at liberating Russia from its many fractured rulers. If King Rurik ended up ruling all of Russia, why? Ivan felt like it wouldn't be too bad. Long live the people's king. Turkestan declared war on Karakalpakstan. And there's the 35, so now we can divert civilian production. However, now we're going Lydia path. We do need to be a little bit concerned. Oh, no we don't. None of these actually reduce. Huh, interesting. None of them are oppressive to the workers. They are not allowed to be oppressed. Or repressed. Or pressed in any manner. Bet it's because you have the top panel disabled on BTTV. Yeah, it uses the top panel. That would be exactly the reason. Oh, hey, I wrote this event. Hey, RedCiv. Well, RedCV. Anyway, that is unfortunately going to have to be the end of this stream because my voice is about ready to give out and it's gone 2 o'clock anyway. But before we say our farewells, I am doing a multiplayer game of Hearts of Iron 4 tomorrow. It is a community game. There are still a couple of spaces open because we need substitutes. This is a continuation of the game that we started 3 weeks ago where I am playing as the naval controller for Germany. We do need some substitutes though, so if you are interested in playing vanilla Hearts of Iron 4 with myself and the rest of the Mordred Viking community, then please send me a message on Discord as soon as possible, and you can find the Discord link right here. If I can spell Discord correctly, there it is. Because, like I said, we do need some additional people to fill some substitution slots. So do let me know there, because we need people. It will be streamed, so tomorrow at 5 PM BST, we will be doing the multiplayer game. Then after that is scheduled another Hearts of Iron 4. It is pretty likely to be a continuation of this, because I am absolutely loving what I've seen so far. I've been taking my time, I've been learning the mod and stuff like that, but things are moving a bit more briskly now, so hopefully we'll cover some more ground and see what exactly is to come. So yeah, if you've been enjoying this, hit that follow button. If you would like to see more stuff like this in the future, hit that follow button. If you are generally in awe of the Russian King Rurik, the Viking Norseman, hit that follow button so you can follow his adventures and exploits in the future. If you are really enjoying this, then also consider subscribing. Helps the channel out, lets me do more of this kind of content, or you can of course check out the Patreon, which you can find at patreon.com/MordredViking. I do have a YouTube channel, which you can find at youtube.com/MordredViking. There's going to be a lot of other Hearts of Iron, well, there is a lot of other Hearts of Iron content up there, plus a new series for Total War Troy. If you're interested in what Troy is shaping up to be, then a new series went up today, playing as Paris. I much preferred that series to the Menelaus one. Menelaus was interesting because it was like my first shot at seeing what was in the campaign, but I think I personally did a better job with the Paris video. I think it's actually pretty strong, and it took an awful lot of editing, hours and hours of editing. So do check that one out as well. You can find that on YouTube. Then finally, I have a Discord, which we have already mentioned. If you want to come join the Mordred Viking community, then you are more than welcome. Please do head over to our Discord. Say hello. We're always welcoming of new faces, and it's always a real pleasure to see you over there. So do come along. Schwimvir, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Anyway, that's going to be it for me for now. Like I said, more Hearts of Iron tomorrow for the multiplayer. And if you are in the multiplayer, please assemble at 4:30. So that we can make sure that everyone is in place. I'm just going to go and see who else is live. In fact, I might see if anyone else is streaming this. Let's take a look. No. Yes. No. No. However, we do have Strong Arm Z, I believe, playing Kaiserreich. So let's go and raid Strong Arm Z. Yeah, sounds like a good idea to me.
This is big.
So head on over there. Say hello from Mordred Viking. I would love to see his chat absolutely lit up with the Viking raid. So if you would copy and paste that, that would be awesome. If you are a subscriber and have access to our excellent emotes, then you'll have access to that one. Hit that one instead. Anyway, that's it from me for now. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed this. I will see you tomorrow for some more Hearts of Iron. Until then, goodbye.